Now over 60 years since the end of the Second World War, there are few visible signs of the battles that scarred Europe. In common with elsewhere, it is the graves of soldiers that are the most obvious indication of the 1943 invasion of Sicily, Operation Husky. But new evidence of the struggle has come to light in the small town of Regabulto. Back in the deserts of North Africa, the 51st Highland Division had the habit of painting their divisional sign, HD, on buildings, rocks and walls to indicate it was them who had captured a particular place, predictably earning themselves the nickname the Highway Decorators. At the end of that campaign, Colonel Roy Urquhart was promoted from the Highland Division to command 231 Malta Brigade for the invasion of Sicily. Landing at Malmazemi on the southeast coast, the Malta Brigade advanced inland to take part in some epic battles in the Sicilian mountains alongside 1st Canadian Division. The climax of their battle on the German Hauptkampf line was at the small town of Regabulto. Defended by German paratroops, it was going to be a tough nut to crack for two West Country battalions. 1st Dorsets would attack Regabulto itself, and 2nd Devons were to seize a vital ridge outside the town, while Canadian troops were in support on the flanks. The result was indeed an epic battle. At the end of a long day on the ground, I was just concluding the battle for Regabulto by describing the attack of the Devons on that vital ridge outside the town. And I concluded by saying that the Brigadier Urquhart, was afraid that the Canadians would take all the credit for capturing the town, and casting his mind back to his days in the Highland Division, I described how he sent a soldier into town before the place was even properly cleared of paratroopers to paint on all the walls he could find the red Maltese Cross. And I said that sadly these days they're not to be seen because they've been painted over or they've been rendered. Just a while later we were actually in the centre of town. Then one of the group just pointed up to the wall and said, "Look, up there! There's one of those red and white crosses you're talking about." And true enough, there it was, up on the wall. It really is small things like this that brings history to life when you're on the ground as a part of a battlefield tour.